Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're doing a favorites video. I'm going to be sharing with you all the products that I've been loving all summer long and how some of them I'm actually even transitioning into autumn fall. That way I hope that you might find some of my tips and ideas and opinions helpful to you, as well as getting to know me better, because you'll probably understand a bit better what I like for my skin and why I like that for my skin and how I use those products. So without any further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna start with skincare, and not that I'm ever gonna be big enough to be sponsored, but just so you know, it's not sponsored. I literally fell in love with this brand when I traveled to Japan a couple of years ago. I actually bought a little travel pouch size of their products, which was ideal because I got to test quite a few of them, and I find out that it's really awesome for my skin. There are a few reasons for that. So I mainly have three concerns when it comes to skincare. One, I am acne prone. So obviously I don't want anything that is gonna be too heavy on my skin, so it clogs my pores, but I don't want anything that's gonna be too striping either, because otherwise then my skin is gonna become really dry and dehydrated and unnourished and anything you want. So I have to be conscious of that. I also have to be conscious of the fact that my skin hyperpigmentates like crazy. Like a little something becomes a brown spot. So I have to be very careful with that. So I always use SPF, of course, even more than anybody else, because I also have that little issue. I definitely need to have something that targets those issues of hyperpigmentation. The third concern that I have is having a combination skin is quite tricky sometimes, because obviously you don't want something that is too oily for your T-zone, but you don't want anything that is going to dry out your other parts of the face, which tend to be dry or drier by dehydrating them even more. So it is a tricky balance to find something that will basically accommodate both sides of the spectrum. And I find that these products do that for me. I'm talking about Kosé. Kosé is a Japanese brand, and they have this Sekkisei range into their products that is basically targeted to, like they say whitening. It's basically targeted to pigmentation, okay, because obviously, as you know, Asians do not like pigmentation on their skin. They like their skin to be clear and very translucent almost, and healthy looking. So the range is great for that, but it's also great for the other issues that I just mentioned, because they tend to be very mild, very balanced products that are not clogging and that are very hydrating. So for me, it's a really good range. So I have quite a few products here from them. For cleansing, I've been using the Sekkisei one, which is the white washing cream. This is really great because some of the Asian cleansers are thought to be too stripping on the skin, but this one is really good because it's like really creamy. Let me just put a tiny bit here. See, it's like really creamy, and you basically just put it around on your skin, and when you push water into it, it really foams up, but like in a very creamy way, not in a stripping kind of way, but in a really creamy and a nice way. Your skin just basically ends up being, see, I'm using the Konjac sponge, which is one of my favorites as well. I particularly like theirs that they gave me in a gift with purchase thing, and I've been really surprisingly loving that. And I say surprisingly because I don't normally like Konjac sponges. And basically, see, it actually leaves my skin really clean. It cleans it really deeply, but it doesn't leave it with a residue, or it doesn't leave it either stripped out of you know, it's oils or anything like that. So this is really, really good. I sometimes use it with my Clarisonic if I feel like I really need a deep cleanse, or just normally with my fingers or with a Konjac sponge. The other one that I have is the Sekkisei Cleansing Cream. This is 151 ml. By the way, guys, most of their products are really reasonably priced. They're around the 30 euro pricing tab, and most of them are like, this one is like 600, no, is it 120 grams, so it's like quite big. This one is 151 ml. This one is actually 140 ml, and this is 30 quid. It's nothing. I mean, it's really, really reasonable for quite good products, to be honest with you. So so that's for cleansing. When it comes to toner, I really enjoy their toner, and I don't know why I forgot it. It's like their lotion. It's just called Lotion. It's from the exact same range. It's this blue packaging with the white lettering, and their lotion is amazing. I have like a huge tub like that I've actually had for more than a year now, and I use it every single day. Put a tiny bit on my hands, just put it as a toner on my skin, and then I go in with serums. Serum wise, I have two favorites from Kiehl's. In the night, especially when I'm breaking out, or if I'm doing retinol, which I push under that actually. So if it's the night, I'd be using a retinol. Right now I'm using the ordinary retinol 1% in Squalane, which is really inexpensive. It's like 10 euros, 10, 15 euros. And I've been using that because I finished up my 1% retinol cream that I had before, and that I thought was a bit too rich for my skin. It's Retirid. I don't know if you know it. It's like it's a Spanish brand. It's around 30 quid as well, so it's not too expensive, but I thought it was a bit too rich for me. So I use that, and then I push kind of seal it with some Midnight Recovery Concentrate from Kiehl's. I have the huge bottle, the 100 ml bottle. This is more expensive. I think this size is more like 80 euro, but it's like 100 ml. It lasts you more than a year. And you only need 2 or 3 drops, so it's amazing. Really enjoy that for the evening. And then in the morning I would go for something like Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution from Kiehl's. I've been using this product for years. It really helps me control the pigmentation of my skin. This particular one is, it says here that it's a complex of activated vitamin C, white birch and peony. So it's really good. It's very light, it's not sticky, it's not weird looking, it feels nice on the skin, under the makeup, and then I tend to just go for a moisturizer. At night I like using the herbal gel from their brand, which is basically this particular product, which is the Sekkisei Emulsion one. This one, as you will see, is like quite liquidy. See? It has a pump, so it's amazing. You don't waste anything, and it doesn't get, you know, dirty or anything with your hands. So this one is very liquidy, so it's amazing for the day. It's a bit lighter, and I use the herbal gel, which is kind of like, it comes like in a pot like this, but again, because it's the gel, it's a bit richer than the emulsion, but it's not too cloggy, it's not too rich, it's not too heavy on my skin, even for nights. Particularly because I will be using the retinol plus the oil already, so something really nice and light is good enough for my skin. So that's it, I believe. Yeah, I haven't forgotten anything skincare wise. So before we go into the makeup, I'm gonna be sharing a couple of fragrances that I've been really enjoying throughout the whole summer. One of them, and this is really surprising, I know you don't recognize this, this is basically from Diptyque, and it's their Diorskin, D-O-S-O-N, parfum. I was very surprised that I actually ended up liking this, because I tend to be more into sweet, kind of spicy, kind of sexy fragrances, and this one is not that. This one is fresher. This one is I don't know, it's floral as well, which is I don't know, it's not something that I was expecting to like. To be honest with you, when I smelled it, I was like, whoa, wow, I'm not gonna be really using this. But so I ended up putting it in my bag and say, hey, I'm gonna put it in there. I have it. I might as well use it. And the more I used it, and the more I liked it. It is actually very nice because it's a bit sophisticated. I don't know. It might have some patchouli in here. I'm not sure, but I can have a look into the head notes for you guys, or you can just check it out on the Diptyque website. But anyhow, it was a really good surprise. I got this as a freebie last year when I bought Duelle, which is one of my all-time favorite perfumes, which by the way I ran out of, so I need to go and buy another one. But this one, I just got it as a present in there, like a gift with purchase thing, and I really enjoyed it, which is quite surprising. It doesn't really smell like something that I would normally like. And then the other fragrances that I've been enjoying are more from Malone. Last year I actually got, I'm looking over here because I have it here on my desk. I bought the advent calendar from Malone. I found it at a reduced price and I was ecstatic. I really enjoyed it. So I basically got a whole bunch of little samples like this, like the 9 milliliter samples from their advent calendar. I'm sorry, something is tickling my eye there. Oh, okay. So anyhow, I've been enjoying them quite a lot, and 3 of them really stood out to me. One of them is Myrrh and Tonka. This one is quite recent. I think it was just launched at the end of last year or something like that. So, oh my god, it's so nice. It's sexier. I like it for the evening or for the days that I just really want to feel confident. It's I don't know, it's kind of spicy, but it's not too spicy. It's one of those that I really enjoy on its own. And I'm sorry, this is driving me crazy. I don't know, there's something on my eye. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry about that. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this one. And it's nice because it really holds onto the skin. It's quite sexy and very nice without being overpowering. So I enjoy that a lot. One that I don't understand why I don't have the full size of this. I just don't, because I probably just never smelt it properly, and because I don't know. But this is very surprising. This is English Pear and Freesia. And the reason why I was saying I don't understand why I don't have this as a full size is because I actually had Freesias on my wedding day, and my bouquet was made of white and blue Freesias, and because I love blue, if you can tell. So obviously I wanted a blue flower, and that was in season, and I was totally fine, and the smell of them is amazing as well, so it was very nice to carry around all day. And anytime I smell Freesias, it reminds me of a wedding day, so I don't understand why I don't have this one in my collection. I should definitely get it. I basically ran out of it, and that's how much I loved it, which is no surprise. Another one, but this one was a surprise and was a discovery from the range, and it's the black Cederwood and Juniper. So this is woody, obviously. It's spicy as well, but it's a bit florally at the same time. It's sophisticated. I don't know, I'm bad at describing smells, but just go and smell those 3. Those were the 3 that really caught my attention and that I've been enjoying quite a lot. And actually, if you look at them, most of them are completely out of it. So, makeup now. Yay! Okay, we probably go in the order that I do my makeup. So let's start with foundation. I've been enjoying mixing up the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation with the traditional Sheer Glow Foundation. So I use shade Barcelona, and I like mixing them because it's the best of both worlds. This one is sheerer. No, it's not sheer because it's kind of medium coverage, but it's sheerer, and this one has better coverage. So mixed together, I think they're just a perfect mix, and that's what I've been using most of the time during the summer months. In days that I felt like my skin was a bit dehydrated or that I wanted a more natural coverage or something like that, I would go for my Nude Air from Diorskin. So this is I use shade 030, and it's the Sérum de Teint. So what I like about this one is that this is like almost like treatment makeup. It's really nice, it's very hydrating, it's very natural. It gets into your skin almost like how do you call it, a cushion foundation. It has that effect on me. I apply it with my beauty blender and it just melts into your skin. It just basically becomes your skin. It's really, really nice. It's very natural looking, and I really enjoy it. It's one of my all-time favorites from Dior. So particularly now that they kind of messed up with what is it called now? Oh, I forgot the name. I'll put it on the screen if I remember to do so. There is one that I really enjoy from them that they've reformulated lately, and it's just not the same. I don't like it as much. So my other skin favorite foundation favorite would be Chanel. Oh, my brain is going today. Aqua Velvet. That's the one. So anyhow, so that's for foundations. Powders, I've more or less exclusively been using the Hourglass Translucent Setting Powder, Veil Translucent Setting Powder. It's, I don't know why I'm doing this because you don't see anything. So yeah, it's from Hourglass. I've been enjoying this quite a lot. I'm not too happy to use, like, I like and I need a setting powder, but to be honest with you, so far, apart from this one, most of them have disappointed me. I tend to, maybe I just put too much on, I don't know, but anyhow, they tend to cake on me and they're not that good, while this one is amazing. Never gets too heavy. I can push as many times as I want. There is a fly driving me crazy. I hope you didn't see that. So anyhow, really enjoy that one, and to be honest with you, I don't know if I'll be using anything else for the time being. Bronzer wise, I have a usual suspect that I use for years now and that I absolutely love, and this is Soleil Tan de Chanel. It's amazing. It's raved by a lot of YouTubers. It's no surprise as far as I'm concerned. It's an amazing product. It's a kind of like powder, like cream powder. It's natural. It's easy to apply. It's totally foolproof. You can push as much as you want. It will never be cakey. So if you're afraid of blush, of bronzer, this is the way to go. It's just amazing, and I have mine forever and it doesn't go bad, and it's you know, yes, it's expensive, but at the same time it lasts you a long time. So especially if it's your only bronzing product, go for it. Another surprising one, and I say surprising because I don't gravitate much to this brand, it's Makeup Forever, and it's their Pro Bronze Fusion bronzer. Let me show you this. This shade is amazing, and what is even more surprising is this is actually not matte. I'm normally a matte bronzer kind of gal, but this one is not really matte. Can you see that? It's just a beautiful color. It's not too heavy. It's very nice, particularly in summer. It was nice because it kind of like just warmed up the face and gave you very nice sun-kissed glow. So this is a very, very good surprise one. The shade that I have is this is not really too clear. I think it's UL01A. Yeah. Oh no, hang on, that's the lot. The shade is 251. That's it. So this is really, really nice. I do recommend you trying that if you're looking for a bronzer. Although if you're looking for a bronzer and you don't have too many, the best thing you can do is just buy yourself the Soleil Tan de Chanel. Bronze universel, embellisseur, effet allé. That's totally it. Bronzing makeup base. The translation there actually lost some of the interest, but anyhow. So switching to highlight now. I've been using I very recently discovered Colourpop as a brand because it's quite hard to get over here in Spain, especially because customs here are just a nightmare to deal with. So anyhow, at some point Zoella came up with a collection with them, and I just said, okay, let's just go and grab the little set that collection has, because that way I get to know Colourpop. I really enjoy Zoella, so I was happy to actually get her collection, and the products were just beautiful in that collection. So I got the little collection, and aside from it, I also bought one of the Super Shock Cheek Pearlized in Lunch Money, and this is what I've been gravitating a lot towards when it comes to highlight. It's kind of like this moussey, creamy texture, and I really enjoy that on top of my cheekbones, and even in the inner corner of my eyes. You don't really see it too well here, but it's like a very nice kind of champagne goldy tone. And actually from that same collection, Zoella X Colourpop, I mean, just the packaging, it's adorable, right? Anyhow, so I got one of the bronzers, and it's called Swipe Right. Bronzers, what am I saying? Highlighters, and I really enjoy it because it's kind of like this pinky shade. Can you actually see that there? It's actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. It's really lovely. I use it as a highlight. I use it as a blush topper as well. Can you actually see it? Not really, but anyhow. So this one you can see is actually more gold, and this one is more cool tone and pinky looking. Really, really enjoy both of these. These are the ones that I've been gravitating towards the most when it comes to highlights. Now, when it comes to eyes, oh, blush, completely forgot blush. I've been using a lot, once again, it's Zoella X Colourpop collection, and it's Soulmate. It's a really beautiful, oh, the cats are playing. It's a really beautiful pink, just pink, soft tone. It's just really, really nice. Can you actually see that? My swatches are ridiculously useless. Well, you can't really see much. But anyhow, it's what I'm wearing on my cheeks, if it helps. I've been using that quite a lot, and I've been using, oh, sorry. Actually, that's one of my favorites that I want to share with you guys, but it's not for now. So I've been using the Peach My Cheeks Ginger Peach a lot from Too Faced. It's nice because it's a cream product. I love how it smells. I love how it goes on the skin. It holds all day. They're amazing. I don't understand why they're not more hyped than that, because I really, really enjoy using them. And now that we're getting into the autumn fall, I've been using Peach Berry a lot, which is kind of like this berry shade. Really, really nice. It really gives you a nice flush of color into the cheeks, and I really enjoy those. I tend to gravitate towards them quite a lot. So now to the eyes. NARS Climax. Quite recent launch, but to be honest with you, since I bought it, I probably almost all the time use this now. The only two mascaras that are still in the rotation is Better Than Sex from Too Faced, and the Roller Lash from Benefit. These are my three staples. I tend to go to any of those three, apart from my Can Make mascara that I got from Japan, that I really enjoy as well. But mainly this one at the moment. I really like how it lengthens, it volumizes. I'm not too fussy about my lashes. I want them just to be nice and defined. But hey, One absolutely amazing discovery. I'm so delighted that I finally got to discover them. I heard about them so much and I was like, oh my gosh, can we get that here now? It was so complicated to get them over here in Spain, and now with Beautylish it's super easy to get them. So I'm talking about Viseart. Viseart is amazing. I only have 4 palettes of them. I have these 3 that I'm going to show you a bit more in detail in a moment, and I have the Libertine one. They are all amazing, and I'm going to be collecting them as much as I can from now on, to be honest. The first 2 that I bought are the Petit Pro 4 and 5. 4, oh gee, I'm mixing French and Portuguese and English all the time. So these Petit Pros, they actually came as a little bit of a collection. So they are the Petit Pro 4 and 5. This is 4, this is 5. This is Apricotine and this is Soleil. They are gorgeous, guys. I've been loving this one so much. Apricotine is like this peachy dream of a palette. Like, look at these shades. They're so beautiful. They're so nice and neutral and easy to wear. You can use them anytime, all the time, with anything. It's gorgeous. Their pigmentation is amazing. They feel great. They stay on all day. And the one that I have actually today is Soleil, and I'm only have the yellow color in here and a tiny bit of this in the inner corner. That's all I have. Oh, and a bit of this shade just in the outer corners of my lower lash line. So that's it. No shadow, eyeshadow base, no nothing, just that eyeshadow. I mean, need I say any more? I don't know about you, but I love it. I just really enjoy. It's very original as well. The colors are so adorable. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. And these were the 2 first buys from Viseart as a brand. And to be honest with you, I don't regret it whatsoever. Another one that I got recently is the Warm Edit. I really enjoy the new one that they have out, but you know, right now is not the right moment to buy any makeup. Unfortunately, I can't afford it, so we'll hold on to these and enjoy these in the meantime. So this one is absolutely... Can you actually see the cats fighting over there? I mean, seriously, guys. We're doing a video here. Please behave. I mean, what? Anyhow, so yeah, for those who are thinking that this may be a bit of a redundant color here, let me just show you the 2 yellows here. Actually, see, this one is way brighter and this one is almost mustardy. So they're both amazingly pigmented. They're just such great colors. I really enjoy them. Can I say any more? Like, just swatching that one and swatching the second one next to it. Oh, you can't see anything. My swatch game is terrible, guys. Anyhow, so I really, really enjoy those. They're really good quality. This one should show up. Oh my god, can you see that? Wow. This is the gold one that I have on my inner corners, and this is a gold from the Warm Edit one. Oh my god, there is a fly driving me crazy. I never got flies in this place, but for some reason lately they've been driving me bananas. It's the first year in 8 years that we live here that we have flies, and it's driving me crazy. So anyhow, so this, you can see it's coppery. My cat is still playing around over there. I have no idea what he's doing. But anyhow, we'll let him just play. Let's just do another swatch just for the sake of it. Hello, pigment. Amazing. Love these eyeshadows. So these have been really my companions all through the summer. I've been really enjoying their products, and to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna start collecting them. That's as easy as that, despite the fact that I probably have 100 palettes plus in my collection. Oh my gosh, this actually is messy. Okay, what happened here? This is a MAC eyeshadow. It's one of the very rare times that I've been actually using a single, but this color just drew me in so much. Can you actually see it? I'm sorry, it's very messy because I grabbed whatever pieces I had. Like, can you see that? Oh my god, that's so beautiful. I don't know if this wasn't a limited shade though. It's called I Like to Watch, and it's a Dazzle shadow. And I just thought that that color was amazing, and I couldn't pass it on. I very rarely buy any singles, but that one was just so beautiful. I've been using that quite a lot, so I sometimes just go for like a neutral shade on the crease, and then just that all over the lid, and that's it, and a neutral lip, and I'm done. So lips now. Talking about lips, absolute favorite. Finally got my hand on these because I missed the first launch of them, from Lisa Eldridge, her Velvet ribbons. So this is Velvet Ribbon, and this is Velvet Morning. It's her formula, guys, is just like nothing else I've ever tried. These are amazing. Like, this is a bit of an orangey one, and this is Velvet Morning. Can we actually get a close-up here? Yeah, and this is Velvet Ribbon in this side. They don't really smell much. They are the packaging is luxurious. The texture on the side, they literally look like velvet. I love them. The application is amazing. They feel amazing on the skin. She can do no wrong to me. I'm such a fangirl. She can do no wrong. She's so good. Her lipsticks are just amazing. If I could afford it, I would buy all of them. That's all I'm saying. Another favorite has been the is it the velvet? Is it the matte? Anyhow, from Charlotte Tilbury, her mattes, and particularly the color Very Victoria. I really enjoy this color. If I need a nude, I just go for this one. It's beautiful. This and Pillow Talk, goals. Amazing. Another longtime favorite, 999 from Dior. I've been particularly enjoying the formula of the In Summer because it's slightly less matte than the others, and it's nice and hydrating for summer. This is the Rouge Dior Ultra Rouge, and it's the color 999, which is Mr. Christian Dior's red by Excellence, and to be honest with you, they're amazing. Another lip product that I've been using a lot this summer is Jeffree Star's matte lipsticks. I particularly used Watermelon Soda quite a lot, which is kind of like a watermelon-y color, I guess. The color Wifey and the color Anne Nicole have been really the ones that I've been rotating. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to put them. There you go. This is Watermelon Soda. Just switching them all together next to you, and I'll show you which one is which now. If you bear by me a second. There you go. Right, okay, so right here you have Wifey, which is the one that I just, so it's like a deeper red. Then right here you have Anna Nicole, which is this kind of like orangey red, and then finally watermelon soda. Amazing. Love the formula, not too drying, very, very long wearing, just great. And to be honest with you, I don't understand why I just forgot to maybe bring it in. One other palette that I've been using quite a lot is Thirsty from Jeffree Star Cosmetics as well. And the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. These should be the two extra ones that I could have definitely added into those favorites, but I just forgot to bring them next to me. They are in my makeup stash. So yeah guys, that's all for makeup and skincare, which is already quite a lot, and I will have to do some cleaning on my hands with all that swatching. I just have the random bits to share with you now. One of them I told you that made noise before is this little cup. It's random. We love Japan and we love coffee. When I say we, I'm talking about myself and the hubby. And this particular collection we found when we were traveling. I think it was on the way back from Japan. We traveled through Frankfurt or something like that. I can't remember now. One of the days that we were traveling, I know it was in Frankfurt. I can't remember if it was because I actually joined him in one of his travels one day, or if he was coming back from Japan. I can't remember now. Anyhow, I got these at the airport, and I rarely buy any stuff at the airport, but these ones, I mean guys, it's Kosé. It's my favorite artist. It's beautiful. It's so nicely made. It's from a brand called Goebel. It's written Goebel. Artis Orbis is the collection, and this particular mother is Katsushika Hokusai, the Great Wave, which obviously is the artist and the actual name of the piece that they were producing here. This is so nice. It makes your coffee feel like a luxurious moment. I really enjoy that particular coffee cup. Since we bought it, it's almost exclusively what we use. I'm really enjoying my tea as well, and I tend to be using those cups that I brought from Japan. Just because obviously they remind me of the trip, but also because they're just gorgeous. Another random favorite that I have to share, and this is really random guys, I fell in love with this little fella. I mean, need I say more? I'm actually coordinated with him. This is a little bird that I just found in Portugal when we went over there recently in July, and I saw this and I thought it was just adorable. So he's been sitting in my coffee table over there with my candles and everything, and it's just gorgeous. It brings a pop of color. It's just adoring. I've been using anything blue and white, but I've also been using these coasters. I have them for ages. They're from Zara Home. I got them ages ago. I do not believe that they have these exact same ones. There are 4 of them, 4 different designs, and I've been using them here and there all over the house just for a pop of color, just to put in my cups and everything. And I don't know, I enjoy coasters, so I just randomly wanted to share them with you. Interior wise, another favorite that I have to share, and this is stupidly expensive for what it is guys, but oh my gosh, it's so amazing. This is the Lino nel Vento Scent Surround Linen Spray from Malone. Okay, this is kind of like the it's the lavendery, like lavendy. Let me just I shouldn't be smelling this like it's a face spray, but oh my gosh, it's so nice. It's so fresh. When you put it in, it feels like you've done all your laundry all over again. It gives such a nice sophisticated and elegant smell to the house. It's amazing. So I definitely recommend that. Interior wise as well, I wanted to share with you, I am literally obsessed. Can you see them here? Can you see them here? There are a lot of them all over the house. I'm obsessed with cacti, okay? I'm a self-confessed cacti addict. I have a huge collection of them. I think I have like 50 or something, ridiculously like that. These particular ones I really enjoy because they're in the terracotta little pot. This is like just a little plant. I love them. That's all I have to say about it. I just love them. I love cacti, so I have a huge collection by now, and they've been one of my favorites. Another favorite, my bullet journaling. I really wanted to bring in some creativity into my life, and this is really cool. This is a moleskin one that I actually just decorated with all my washi tapes. Can you see that? So I just played around with them and just decorated it. This is a little sticker that I brought from Japan. Anyhow, I've been really enjoying it. It's nice, it's relaxing. I can show you the birthday page and the period tracker. What else do I have here? Oh, this is my washi tape collection. I don't know, what can I share with you guys? It's not too personal. This is this week's spread, haha, with cacti. Again, just in case you haven't noticed that I'm slightly obsessed, this one is kind of like a mosaic one. Oh, this one is cute. It's like a mermaid tail. Anyhow, I've been just enjoying. I'm not good at drawing, just so you know. I just basically enjoy the play out of it. And lastly but not least, my very last favorite has been Marc Levy. I have stopped reading him for a little while just because life got really complicated and I wasn't in a good place, so even reading was really hard for me. But thank God now I'm well, I'm healthy again. I'm feeling better in my own skin. I do have quite a lot of issues to sort out still. But hey, I'm getting there, and I'm really happy that I got back into reading, particularly Marc Levy, which is my favorite author in the whole world. He has something special about how he describes the characters and he presents the characters to you that you genuinely feel, once you read his book, you genuinely feel that you could come across any of his characters on the street buying bread or something. I don't know, it's amazing. They become so alive, and the funny thing is that he is realistic, but at the same time he also brings in the supernatural into his novels sometimes. But he does it in such a way that it almost feels real. Like you feel that it could happen, you know what I mean? You get into the story and you feel like you could dream and this could happen, you know, someday, somehow. It's amazing. So I'm just delighted that I'm going back into his books. Right now I'm reading La Dernière de Stanfield. I have no idea how it's been translated into English. I know his books have been translated in many languages, so if you want them in English, you'd definitely be able to find it. But hey, it's just amazing. I love him. Just look him up if you want to have a nice, relaxing, beautiful, well translated into English, actually, because I did read some of his books in English and the translation is really good. I enjoy it, but you know, as you know or may not know, someone who knows me will know, I really enjoy reading books. It's driving me crazy. I'm sorry, there's a there you go. Aha, I think it was a brush hair or something that was tickling my nose. It was driving me crazy. Sorry for that. Yeah, if I know the language that the book has been originally written on, I will try and read it in that language. If not, then obviously get either a French or an English translation. But I tend to privilege whatever the original language of the book is. So yeah, love it. That's it. That was a long one, but hey, again, it was nice to actually share quite a lot with you guys, so that you get to know me just a little cacti friend again, just in case you were missing some of them. Anyhow, I stop it right here. I hope you enjoyed it, that you got to know some of the products here that may be of interest to you. Hopefully, you know, you can enjoy it as well. And if there is anything that you want to, like a kind of a deeper review on, just let me know. I just realized one thing that I forgot to share with you guys is my brushes, but then again, I talked about them so much in my Get Ready With Me's, so that if you've been watching any of those 3 videos that are already up, then you would already know. But my Hakuhodo brushes are my absolutely favorite for doing my makeup, because they're just so good, so nice, such great quality. It's incredible. Now, if you want a budget option, I would recommend the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill collection. They are very good brushes, quite well priced. You can get a set of them, of all the basics, for, you know, a reasonable price when you work it out brush by brush. So if you're looking to invest in nice quality brushes but that don't break your bank like the Hakuhodo ones, then those are a good option. These are 2 more of the Hakuhodo ones. Ones that I've been really loving as well is this Beautylish X Chikuhodo set that they made. It's just so beautiful. This blue color, this design on them is just, oh my god. They're obviously dirty because I use them every day and I can't possibly wash them every day. But anyhow, I really, really enjoy these. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Wish you a very good day. Hope you're all doing well. If you need anything, if you want anything, if any of the products really attracted you and you want to have a bit more information about them, just let me know. I hope that you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That would be really nice of you. And should you want to come back, why not? You would be more than welcome. I would be delighted to have you again. And for that, don't forget to subscribe and just hit the little bell thingy so that you can actually get notified if I post a new video. Thank you again, and I hope you have a lovely day. Mwah.